I'm standing in the midst of a big mess. We gardened on this lot last year, and I built a demonstration garden, which some of you guys saw already, the lasagna gardening demonstration. I'll put a link below. And I thought, you know what? That was a year ago. Let's take a look at what the ground looks like where we built that lasagna garden, and we'll see if it actually does as advertised in Building Soil. Welcome back. I'm David the Good, and now I'm going to take a look at the remnants of a lasagna garden. I'm standing on it right now. So I filmed that demonstration for the Grow Network a year ago, and it was right at the point when we were getting ready to move our gardening operations over to our new land. So I built the lasagna garden just to show what you can do. I absolutely believe in the method, and I thought, okay, let's build this thing. So lasagna gardening, as you can see in the video, is a great way to build soil and put an instant garden in. And as I can see right here, this soil is unbelievable. This is like solid compost. Now this has been a year, and if you live farther north and you build a lasagna garden, it's not going to be breaking down this fast. This is the tropics. Remember, we piled up a foot of material on top of here, and it's broken down into a few inches of gorgeous compost. I mean, this compost is so nice, fluffy, beautiful, perfect. Remember all those layers that we put together? Tons of layers. There is no sign of those layers here. This is just pure, beautiful compost. But this broke down a foot of material in just a year, actually a little bit less than a year, I think. And let's take a look at the soil underneath, because another thing that happens when you lasagna garden is the soil underneath gets richer, it gets looser, and this has done both, obviously. It's still clayey. It was very hard clay before, but it's actually workable. It's got some tilth to it. So this is very nice. Good stuff. It was already rich, but it was really tending to be too waterlogged, not enough organic matter, and we certainly fixed that. I'm gonna just get buckets and take this over to my land. Seriously, this is fantastic. You see this? This is the Cuban oregano that I planted in the video. Some of it actually lived. I haven't been over here, I haven't taken care of it. It went through a long, hard, dry season. It's gone through some pounding rain. It's had no care, and yet, here it is. That lasagna garden nourished it wonderfully all the way through, and we have fresh herbs, which we're not even working for. So this method really works well. It's a great way to build soil. It retains a lot of moisture. It's an easy way to compost right on the ground, and definitely go watch the full demonstration if you haven't done it. I think you'll enjoy it. But it's exciting to see, okay, what does it look like after a year? You know, in your temperate climate, it probably is going to take a couple of years to break down, like to my level, but that's good. You want it to slowly break down, because then you're not out there hauling more materials again and again and again, like I did. I hauled a lot of materials over here, and then a year later it's all broken down. I would have to go mulch this again if I was going to plant a garden here. You're probably going to be able to stretch it to about 2 years before it's totally broken down into compost, but it's a great method. Works well for Cuban oregano and just about everything else. This is all going with me. All this beautiful compost. Composting is super easy. I've got a ton of methods. Go look around this channel. You'll see my other compost videos. You can also check out my book, Compost Everything, The Good Guide to Extreme Composting. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to like and subscribe. And you can watch all of my composting and gardening and scavenging for cheap materials to feed my plants. Thanks for watching. Until next time, may your thumbs always be green.
I went to see David the Good. He built a house of planks bring heaven here. Now come and see David, David the good. He'll teach you gardening. You can grow your